Galileo and Aristotle were both important scientists, astronomers, engineers, and all these cool things. Galileo was born in 1564 in Italy, while Aristotle lived way back in 384 BC to 322 BC, and was born in Greece. Both guys had their own important parts in history and science, Aristotle basically shaping the backbone of medieval scholarship, while Galileo spent his time studying the stars and writing books about his own inventions. Now, both of these scientists played significant parts in the growth of science and physics. Both Aristotle and Galileo studied the laws of free falling and how, why different things fell faster than other things. Both guys came up with their own ideas, though since Aristotle's came first, that's what people kind of went with until the late 1500s, when Galileo showed up and threw in his theory. Now first we'll be looking at Aristotle here. Aristotle first discovered the laws of free falling when he saw both a heavy and light object fall at the same time. What he saw led him to believe that all heavy objects fall faster than light objects, and thus spread his knowledge of every scholar in Greece. For the next few centuries, Aristotle's theory became common knowledge, and that's what people kinda stuck with. Then Galileo came along. Galileo had found out that for some reason, something as light as a sheet of paper can fall at the same speed as a heavy object if you crumple up the paper into a ball. This is because a flat piece of paper is affected by the air around it, and it slows down when falling, unlike a smaller but denser object, which cuts through the air's resistance and falls quickly. In a vacuum of no air at all, however, both a light flat feather and something dense like a coin will both fall at the same speed, as there is no air resistance against the feather in something like a vacuum, but gravity is still pulling it down. As to whose theory is correct and better ties to actual proven science, that'll go to Galileo, though Aristotle gets points for a theory to kinda make sense of theory. Now let's get into the actual project. For the materials, we need a tube, a vacuum pump, a coin or feather, or anything that can replace that, and a meter stick. Now, to do the thing, you have to prepare the tube by putting the coin and the feather inside. Once that's done, flip the tube so both the feather and coin fall at the same time. Notice how the feather takes a long time to reach the bottom? That's because there's air slowing down the feather. After emptying the tube of all the air, try the experiment again. Notice how both objects fall at relatively the same speed? This experiment also ties together with Galileo's theory, further proving that Aristotle is incorrect.